I want to tell you a quick story about how guilt can get overblown, not just with food, but for other little things as well. And hopefully this quick story shows you that how you respond to these little things that might produce guilt is actually pretty much the same way you should respond to feeling guilty after eating. So let me just get to the story real quick. Basically, I slept in the other day. The alarm went off, snooze, 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 snooze. I was tired and I snooze. It was a weekday and I meant to make a video. I meant to do a blog article and snooze, snooze, snooze. And I get out of bed and this voice in my head is starting to chirp at me. Jared, you should have been more on top of it. You should have pushed yourself to get out of bed, go on a little jog, take a cold shower. You said you were going to do that. And I start feeling guilty. Now, keep in mind, I'm not missing work, okay? I'm not missing work. I work in the afternoons at an eating disorder center, and so I can sleep in a little bit, right? I'm not harming anyone. And when I slept in, it's not like I set out with bad intentions. I just slept in. And sometimes we need to sleep in too. Sometimes we need to be easy on ourselves, right? And so I go downstairs and I make myself a cup of coffee and I slowly wake up. And as I kind of get into my body, I realize, I don't need to beat myself up. I slept in. And so the guilt kind of just slowly started melting away after I kind of woke up and realized how silly it was for me to beat myself up over sleeping in. I'm just pausing because that same reaction is the same reaction you should have for yourself when you overeat. You didn't harm anyone. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't an intentionally bad action. So try to not beat yourself up over it. Try to just realize, hey, like it happened. Shrug it off. I slept in. Life goes on. That's easier said than done, but that's kind of the most typical reaction and how we want to face these habits. Okay, namaste.